wait, we're waiting.
Oh, Jungwen.
Jungwen. But you said it too.
Oh, sorry.
So we're here with Dave at MotionPoint. Dave, tell us a little bit about what your service is and how it can help our small and medium enterprises better engage with their overseas consumers.
Yeah, we're a platform that makes it incredibly easy to launch your website, maintain it, and optimize it in any language that you want for any market.
So when you're talking about translation, what have you seen people or companies do wrong that has led to the creation of MotionPoint?
Well, the messaging and the branding is everything. So getting the translation right, the jargon, the technical details, the word choice, that's what we work with our clients to make sure that happens. So teams of linguists come together that are subject matter experts, and we work with your teams, with your reviewers, to make sure that the word choice is correct. So a glossary, a style guide is created for each and every language, and we provide samples of the translation that is approved by you, and before we actually deploy a multilingual website. So it's that upfront work that's incredibly important to get the brand and the messaging right. The business results of the website is what you're really doing it for. So KPI, time on site, conversion, those different things are really a part of what we do and how we want to deliver that to you. So the platform not only makes it easy, as I said, to launch your website, maintain it, but we search engine optimize it, and we're mindful of the key performance indicators of your site and keeping an eye on that and monitoring that. There's different tools and things that we launch with that. So one tool we call EasyLink. EasyLink solves the problem of people coming to your website that don't speak, say, English, and they bounce. So wouldn't it make sense that they're predictively welcomed, so that we see that they prefer Spanish, for instance. So we welcome them with your branding in a UI or in a light box that welcomes them in Spanish and says, click here for Espanol. So they click it. They don't need to go back to that any further. We set a persistent language cookie, so the next time they come back to your site, we bring them right to the Spanish user experience. So it's these different tools that you can see that it's above and beyond translation that we're supporting the business success of your website.
Do you find that companies have success in driving their overseas consumers to their US-based site, or do they have to localize their site?
Looking at your analytics, who's arriving on the site, what countries of origin, what the behavior of those users are when they arrive on your general market English site, can tell you what it is that you should localize for, which markets, and to the depth of the user experience to localize for. So there's analysis to be done. We work with our clients to make sure that they're really getting the most return on investment for the translation investment of their website for that market.
Does a small company have to have an in-house team to use your service?
They do not. They just simply need an English source website or a website that is a source, whatever language, and it's up to us to provide the translation of the content, the imagery, the complete user experience for whatever the project scope is.
What are some common errors that companies do make when they're optimizing their site for overseas traffic?
It's probably not having the comparable user experience. So we find it the microsite pitfall. So they have this big, beautiful general market website for the world, but when you click a language link, it sizes down and it's a contact us page. Mm-hmm. So what are you telling your client or whoever you're reaching out there that you're not fully supporting the user experience that you do in English?
Dave here with MotionPoint. Quick pop quiz. What was the last thing you bought online?
Actually, a Miami Dolphins license plate cover.
Okay. So where is MotionPoint based?
South Florida.
Okay. Makes
Coconut
sense.
Creek, Florida, yeah.
What state would you have to drive into get carjacked using a plate like that?
Probably the Jets. New York.
Yeah, New York. Okay. If you could hire any superhero for your company, what superpower would they have?
Wow. It would just be like being able to speak every language perfectly.
Yeah.
And really reach and connect with people everywhere.
So multilingual and engaging.
Yes.
What would the name of the super person be?
The translator.